Time for us to pull up at Kurt Busch's crib and talk some NASCAR. Kurt, thank you so much for doing this. The number one driver, the Monster Energy Cup driver. Kurt, you've been gone for 2 months. Racing's been gone for 2 months. What have you been doing to stay sane and race ready during this time off?
You know, of all things, I got roped into a Peloton group with a bunch of buddies from all over the country. Everybody's in different time zones, and people will say, hey, let's roll at 6 a.m. Hey, let's roll at 1 p.m. And so these guys are beasts, though. I'm only 160 pounds. Some of these guys are up 250, and they're pedaling hard. So I've been having my ego crushed on that as well as iRacing. So it's time to get back to the track.
Listen, you guys are basically in 2 days welcoming America and American sports fans back to a sense of normalcy. We're creeping towards normalcy. This is going to be a big deal. This is going to be a big deal for America and for NASCAR. Are you feeling added pressure because you guys are really the first major sport, and I know UFC's been back, but the first major sport to come back? You feeling added pressure to put on a show?
I'm feeling the excitement, the anxiety, but also I'm very proud of the fraternity of drivers and the collaborative effort from the team owners, the sponsors, our broadcast partners. I know Fox was really instrumental in making this happen because we're adjusting some of our normal schedule and some of the tracks that we should have been at due to state restrictions and local counties. And so everybody's doing a great job of following the protocols, putting things in place to be as safe as possible. And I was at the race shop yesterday to cruise on by. We have 250 employees at Chip Ganassi Racing. I counted 9 guys in the shop, and we're going racing in 2 days. So everybody's working as hard and as smart as they can right now.
Now, Kurt, no practice, no qualifying, no fans in the grandstands. A random draw gives Brad Keselowski the pole. What adjustments are you making to this unusual setup for this weekend at Darlington?
Yeah, that's the oddities of everything right now. The biggest disappointment is no fan. We won't have our fans who are so loyal to our sport and so passionate for their specific driver or manufacturer. That's going to be the toughest part. But I know they'll be there in spirit through the television broadcast. The race day feel will be different because of the lack of people at track. But when they drop the green flag, we've got to focus. We've got 400 miles to win at Darlington, one of the toughest tracks. Scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9.5. With the racetrack, lack of the normal pit crew and support system, as well as the overall environment. And, of course, what we're all doing with our protective equipment, our PPE, the pre-screening, the in the lines in our own vehicles. There's such a process to this that we just need to get Sunday done and get rolling.
Now, interesting stretch coming up, 4 Cup races in 11 days, first time since 1971. How do you prepare for such a heavy workload?
The mental side of it is key. I love Darlington and racing there, love Charlotte. I've won at Bristol 6 times. So these are a bunch of good tracks for me. But physically, with the training, of course, with running on the treadmill, the elliptical, again, the Peloton bike with a bunch of my buddies. I live on a lake here in North Carolina, so I've been out there kayaking. And so you got to get your elevated heart rate going, but nothing simulates the G-forces that we go through and the heat in the car. So that's why I'm wearing my sweatshirt in the house, just trying to get acclimated and get warm. In the next couple of days, it's going to be 125 degrees in that car.
Ooh.
Kurt, you've never won at Darlington. Fox Bet has your brother Kyle as one of the favorites. Fox Bet has your brother Kyle as one of the favorites. You don't know me well, Kurt, but people keep asking me, Jason, you're losing all this weight during the coronavirus. And I keep telling them it's because I'm going through gambling withdrawals. I'm a degenerate gambler. I need someone to bet on this weekend. Tell me why I should bet on Kurt Busch at Darlington.
Yeah, so I think my little brother's going to have odds around 8 to 1. Mine are, 25 to 1. That's a steal, man. We should have won that race last time we were there in September. So if you've got $20, I'm going to say you're going to use it pretty well. And that way you don't spend it at the ice cream truck when it comes by.
What if I have $2,000 I'm looking to bet?
A lot of ice
you
cream.
do you, all right?
Now I'm looking to bet, Kurt.
All right.
Hey, well, good luck this weekend. Good luck on Sunday.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate
All right,
that.
thank you, guys. Great luck. Good luck on Sunday. We look forward to it. All right, that's Kurt Busch, the Monster Energy #1 car. Look for him this Sunday at Darlington. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.